everybody. My name is Duane Salonka. I am a log scaler for Pacific Rim Log Scaling Bureau. I measure and calculate the amount of board footage you get out of a log. Here at the truck ramp in Port Angeles, we have trucks roll up to the ramps and we scale them on the truck. We measure them for length, we measure them for their top end diameter, and we check for defects, things like spike knots, rot, frost checks, things like that.
This is the end of the process for raw logs before they are milled into lumber. This is where us scalers come and figure out the board footage, the grade of the log, and we kind of come in between the buyer and the seller, evaluate the timber, and that way the two know what they need to pay each other. Daniel's father was a member of our logging crew out of the Vail camp, which is in my local. And he passed away in a motorcycle accident, and so it was passed on to me to try and get death benefits for Daniel and his family.
I didn't really know what I was going to do after my dad died. I wasn't prepared at all. I didn't know what I needed to do. I didn't know who I needed to call. And at the time I was cooking in a restaurant and wasn't exactly happy with it. And he made it an effort to get to know me and make it a personal thing. And he told me if I was ever interested, I could look at it, and he'd put my name out there for helping me get a job. A couple of months went by, and I got real sick of working in a restaurant and decided to call him back up, and he got me an interview at Pacific Rim.
When something like a death happens, being union is more than just having a CBA and on-job protections. I mean, being union is a family.
It means a lot to have a career job, and especially to have a union behind me. What I was doing before, it was you were always on your toes. You were always really worried about what everybody thought about you because there was no union protecting you. Now I've got guaranteed hours. I've got a union to back me up if I get sick. You know, they can't just can me for being sick. So it means a lot. It's definitely a great opportunity.
Daniel did part of his apprenticeship with me at the Weyerhaeuser log yard. He started out as a trainee. Now he's a junior scaler, and there's a couple more levels to go before he'd become a senior scaler. Even if this current company he works for went out of business, we've given him a skill set that he can find work all over the Northwest in other union shops. We've given him a skill set that he can now carry with him through life.